you. So I'll try to be very brief. I know we're running out of time. So whether you have post-colonial studies, radical feminism, Marxism, they all have different kinds of webbing, but they are rhetorically scaffolded in the same way, that they come with a descriptive gesture, which is to say, what is the nature of the problem? So radical feminism, I do not need Betty Friedan's second wave feminism, which asks the question, how can women live better in the world? Radical feminism would be like Kaja Silverman, which is asking, how can the world where women are be destroyed so that the word woman and man doesn't exist anymore? On the other side, there would be a word maybe like trans, right? That's what I mean. So they would say, what is the problem? The problem is the family structure is mapped over by Oedipus. And Oedipus produces patriarchy and a second-class citizens for women. Let's destroy the nuclear family structure as it's mapped over by Oedipus, and then reorganize it around something else, like transness, so that these categories, woman and man, no longer exist in the world. Marx would say that's important, but inessential. The essential thing, what organizes the world? Organizes the world is political economy. Political economy is mapped over by capitalism. So what we got to do is destroy capitalism. And on the other side of that, these two entities called capitalist and worker will not even be words anymore. There'll be another word called proletariat, and there will not be profits, right? Okay, my point is that they have both, whether you agree with Marxist feminists or psychoanalytic feminists, the first or the second, they both share something. And what they share is that we can understand the problem and that everyone belongs to a family. Everyone belongs to a family. The problem is how are families organized psychically? And everyone is a subject of commodity exchange. The problem is how are profits distributed, or that profits exist. So let's keep political economy because everyone is a subject of political economy and everyone has a family, and just radically undo what families look like today, and we'll undo Bank of America, the capital, and everything else, right? But the slave, what Afro-pessimism says is that there are two gestures there. One is the gesture of the description of the problem. The second is the gesture which answers Lenin's question, what is to be done? And it's that precise second gesture that Afro-pessimism cannot provide. You cannot provide a sentence of what is to be done for a being whose suffering actually sustains everyone else's life. You can prescribe you can answer the question, what is to be done for a being whose suffering describes the woman's life, but the white man is a beneficiary of that. Yeah, we get done. We deal with white male patriarchy and heteronormativity. But if everyone who suffers, everyone who is colored, everyone who is poor, everyone who is rich, if everyone is psychically who they are, because at the end of the day, when everything is stripped from them, all their money, their culture, and everything else, they have the one sense of security to know, I am not Black, then you cannot, on the other side, write a sentence of what it means for Black liberation, because Black liberation involves the destruction of everyone else's capacity to exist.